Blessings, family, blessings. It's your boy, Mr. P. Welcome to another Sunday morning markups. Real quick, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go check out our latest videos. And also, if you are not locked in with Sway Markets, make sure you do so today. The link is below on the YouTube page, or simply go to swaymarkets.com and sign up. But of course, we want credit for that affiliate. So feel free to hit any one of these videos. And at the bottom, you'll see the link. Feel free to lock in. All right, so we're going to get right into it today, family. Going to get right into it. All right, so this was ACAD. We played out last week. We got our buy, still in our zone. I would like to see it push down a little bit off this weekly. If we can get it pushed down and a continuation, that would be nice. It sold up real nice last week. Let me see. Because we bought about here. And good 100 pips, 100 plus pips. I think we took profit at 50, like 50 pips. But at the end of the day, it was a good play, good profitable play. I do want to see this continue to get bullish. We probably have to break it down to a smaller time frame to find an entry on a potential pullback, or maybe we'll get a good head and shoulders off this zone right here. So potential head and shoulders might be happening, right? Get another shoulder right here, right? Something like that. And then we get another push up. I want to definitely see it push up, right? So that's what I would like to see. May get a bounce off of here, may come back down, touch this, and then take off. I would love to see that. So keep an eye on ACAD. Definitely want to see it continue to get bullish. If it comes in this gray zone, we are buying. And I'm going to show you real quick why we're doing that. Right here's the monthly. All right, it's still 4 more days in the month, right? We have a bullish engulfing candle here, right? As you can see, price came and touched that zone 2 months in a row and then took off for the next 3-4 months, right? And basically, we're in that zone again. So as you can see, price touched right here. And for the next, 2 months, it was bouncing off this zone. So now I want to see a little pullback on this zone, right? I want to see this monthly candle continue to pull back, right? But we may get a push down this week, but this is the last week for this monthly candle. I want to see it thin up a little bit. So hopefully we get that. Just keep an eye on ACAD, all right? ACAD. All right, NJ family. NJ is playing out nicely. We've been in this for some weeks now. We caught ourselves on here, and it's been selling for the past 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks. This week will be a month where it's been selling. I would love to see it just break out and just come on down here. This would be nice. So, but it can potentially pull back up. I do have an alert set here. Oh, that's not my alert. Who's my alert? Okay, well, I'm glad I noticed that. It just need to be an alert. And this is something off the 4-hour I found. All right, so boom, now our alert is set. This is something I believe off the 4-hour. This is on we found off the 4-hour. It almost got hit, right? This would have been our second entry. Yeah, this is our 4-hour order block zone. hasn't really hit. This came and kind of tapped it, but we want to see it get up in that block, right? Hit that order block and continue to the downside. So if we get price to come up there, hit our alert, then we'll get in for another sale. So we can potentially see this spike up and continue to the downside. So that's something we're looking for. Let me scoot this over here. This is something we can potentially look for, but price may just tank. It does look like we're getting a flag here, right? Flag, make sure back up, and then continuation to the downside. But this is a play. I do like this play. If it comes back up, if it does get bullish, right? I do like this play right here. And the risk to reward is phenomenal. What's that? We can do 50 points for at least 100 to 200, right? That would be nice. But great risk to reward there. Would love to see that play out beautifully. Let me send this to the chat. All right. CJ. CJ is kind of the same thing as NJ. Would love to see it come up to this zone and sell down. This is our sell zone. Hasn't gotten there yet. We've been patiently waiting on this play. Excuse me, for some time now. All right, so this is a weekly order block. We would like to see price continue to bounce off this zone. We did catch this sale. All right, that was a nice sale. We took profit. All right, a few weeks back, maybe like last month or something, we caught this. So what we would like to see now is price shoot up to this zone and sell off, right? So this is our sell zone. And that's what we want to see for sure. All right, so we got a little bullish work. This last week, 2 weeks ago, this was really bullish. All right, we have a bullish engulfing here. Want to see it come touch this zone, tap us in and drop. But if it breaks this, then we'll look for a break and retest. And so if it doesn't respect this zone and it actually breaks and closes above here, then we'll be looking for something like this. That's the break, the retest, and then continuation, right? That's what we'll be looking for if this breaks, right? So if price breaks this zone, right? If it doesn't respect or it closes above this white line, price closes above this white line, we are looking for buys. Okay. So if price closes above this white line, we're looking for buys. Price respects this, we're looking for sales on the way down. And if it does respect it, this is what we're looking for. And if it doesn't, we're going to wait on that break of this white structure. And we're going to wait on that retest for a continuation to the upside. All right, family? Let me send this to the chat. Just all right. UJ is in our zone still. Right, it's in our sell zone still. All right. We have a huge monthly engulfing candle. Do have an alert set up here for price to potentially shoot up. We did catch a couple pips off this on Friday, and then we got out the market. But I would love to see some sales this week. I would love to see a pullback on this monthly candle. Or it might get bullish, but we need to wait on some type of confirmation, right? Right now we got a double top on a weekly. All right, so that's a double top on a weekly. This next week, the candle open up, make a triple top, and get bearish, come back down to this green line. I would love to see that. That's something I would love to see. But right now, price has not closed above this previous candle. on this weekly time frame, right? So if price don't close above that, the previous candle, then we're looking for sales, all right? But we got to probably check the dollar and see what's going on with the economy to really make a more educated decision. But just based off market structure, right? This daily did close above these candles, right? Let me see. All right, so this line right here. So price is right there. See, it might be coming for this order block right here. So I think this will we have an alert set here, right here at around 147,600 area. Now, what we would love to see, we would love to see. Now, it's a lot of space, but you got to be patient in this game. All right, so let's see where we at. All right, so this gold line, if something breaks this, we're leaving it alone. But anything below this, potential sell off of that previous candle. But this is our alert set, and this is our next order block zone. So we'll just keep an eye on this. You know, we'll wait on the bearish confirmation before we get in something like this, just because, you know, anything USD is a little tricky, right? You never know when you get the heavy spikes, the liquidity grabs. So you just want to be careful with UJ. But I do like the sales, but I will wait on this or a bearish confirmation. So on the 4 hour or the daily, I will wait on some type of bearish confirmation on a big time frame, and then I'll execute. See if we can find an entry. EJ. Let's see what this monthly is looking like. Well, so far our analysis has been playing out. We have a huge sell zone up top. Hasn't gotten there yet. Let's see what's over here. Okay, so it did fill that wild gap. So yeah, this alert needs to be. Oh, wow. Okay, bet. This must be something on a smaller time frame. Let me not mess with that. Set that right here. All right, so we have an alert set here as well. So I would love to see price come retest this order block like it did here, come tap it again, and then continue to the upside. But this is our sell zone, and this would be our buy zone right here if price does decide to retrace. All right. So this would be our buy zone. And we patient. We have to wait on these plays, and this would be our sell zone. And this is the monthly time frame, so we definitely want to be patient on this. Right? And the reason why this is our buy zone, because this was a nice break here, as you can see. This break, it never really retested. It came and retested this order block, but it never came and actually hit this zone. And we want to see it come, get up in there. So this will be our buy zone, right? This will be our buy zone, and this will be our sell zone. So this is the monthly time frame. We're waiting on something special. But this is a nice break right here. As you can see, this was a nice resistance. It broke, retested a couple months, and then finally it respected this after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and took off. So this has been a good buy all year. If you got this in January, this is a nice buy. You could have held this all year so far, which is beautiful. Those are plays that we're looking for, right? So keep an eye on EJ. It's not in the zone where we would do anything just yet, but definitely want to keep an eye on it. It's going to take some time for it to get to where we want it to go, but we got time. All right, so EG has still been playing in this monthly consolidation. We want to see it break out to the downside here. It has been making higher lows, as you can see. This is a high, this is a lower high, this is a low, this is a lower low. So, excuse me. So we would love to see this make another lower low, break this box, potentially get a retest. So we are looking for sales, but we also have a zone up here we would like to see get hit as well. So if price pushes up this way, we definitely looking for sales. We're definitely looking for sales on this. We just need to wait on a nice confirmation. We are getting some rejection off of this zone right here, right? We are getting rejection off of this zone, right? So this was our sell zone, and it's been respecting that. So we would love to see it push down this week. That would be nice. This is the weekly. Let's go with the daily. All right, so we may get a push up here. We do have an alert set right here. Great risk to reward, right? So something like this, potentially. Great risk to reward, right? Something like that. And we can take this back down to either this zone, which would be our first target, this zone. Our second target would be the bottom of this structure here. And then, of course, we want to see it break and continue to the downside, right? So that's a nice play. Definitely a nice play. So keep an eye on that. That would be nice. Keep an eye on EG for that play. Let me go ahead and send that to the chat as well. We have our sales on right here. Let's put that down. Put that over here. Wow. So that's been working out beautiful. This was a beautiful sale too. Look at that. Right. But if it breaks this, then we're going to get in on the retest. So if it actually breaks this structure and continue to the upside on a bullish momentum, what we'll do is we'll basically catch it on the retest. So say price does come through here, break, retest it, we'll get in and then catch the buy back up. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm glad it does. Let me go ahead and redo that. So buy, break a structure, BOS, retest, breakout. All right. So you can be on the lookout for that as well. So those are the options. But our risk reward is phenomenal. So if it does break, cool. We're definitely gonna get in on the retest. All right. Let me send this to the chat. All right, cool. All right, CAD, let's go back to the monthly. Okay, so we're waiting on, looks like we got a nice setup here. Right now, it's been playing out nicely to the downside. All right. All right, so what we want to see is price come up here and touch this zone. Let me see, we should have some alerts set here, if I'm not mistaken. This weekly got hit real nice. Wow, we caught that sale, took profit at the bottom of this structure, right? Which is some good gains. Now, what we would like to see is what's going on here. All right. So we would like to see this come back up here to this next zone. I think on the daily or 4 hour, we got something up there. All right, let me see. No, 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 yeah. So on the daily, it's a nice zone, nice order block, nice imbalance. This needs to be an alert. What is going on? Okay, so now we have that alert set. Uh-oh, too many alerts. We got to upgrade your alerts. Let me see. Let me see. AUD cat. Maybe move that one. Let's go ahead and smack this on here. This ACAD, we know what's going on with ACAD. We was eating off of that. It's definitely a buy zone. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, so now we got an alert set here a little bit earlier. We definitely want to see that drop. So this is what we're waiting on this daily on ECAD. All right. All right, so pay attention to that. All right. Just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. This, I think this will play out nicely. It does have a lot of, like, look at this. This is a lot of imbalance. You know what I'm saying? We need one good liquidity grab. As you can see, it's been consolidating. We should get a break out of this soon. It's kind of flagging down on this daily. Maybe get a push up. I wouldn't buy it. I would wait on this sale. But to each his own. If you see a play, execute, but just make sure you use proper risk to reward. All right, family? All right. Let's get into it. Now, let me send this to the chat. All right. Now let's check it out. Let's check it out. EN. Okay, so EN is in our nice zone off this daily. Um, this is our area, right? We definitely want to see it, but this daily close real bullish. So maybe we'll get a push up on this. Let's see what the monthly looks like. Okay, so we have a previous high right here, but we have a lot of wickets. Like this wick is insane. And it's a gap right here, right? On my chart, it's a huge gap, right? So, this is a head and shoulders on a monthly. I would say this is a shoulder, head, potential shoulder, right? So we can get a push back down. I would love to see price come retest this yellow line or this white line. Now keep in mind this is the monthly time frame, so this is a huge time frame, right? So I would love to see a break above this structure and catch the retest for the continuation for the buy, and you can come up here, right? And we can get some gains off of that. The weekly, it's looking real nice on the weekly as well. Right now, it's this is a monthly order block here. This is what we was waiting on, right? Price came and spiked us out, and then came back and sold down. We did catch this sale last week. This was one of our plays to watch for the week, right? So, right, we did catch some pips off this, but I would love to see price at least come back down to this zone, right? At least come back down here, which is a nice number of pips, family. 2, 3, almost 400 pips if you catch this play. And if it plays out nicely, I would love to see one more push up. We can get the three-headed monster here. Boom, boom, boom on the weekly. You can get a head and shoulders on the weekly, which is basically on a smaller time frame. You might see it on 3 hour, on a 4 hour, 1 hour or something. But right here, this is a spike. That's the shoulder. That's the head. We can get one more shoulder up here. Would be nice. So see if we can find something on the daily. Like if it pushes up there, let me see what this 4 hour look like. Okay, here's the zone here. So I like this zone here. That would be a nice zone, you know. Something like that, like that. Nice risk to reward above the previous high. I would go above the spike to be safe. You know what I'm saying? To be safe, I would go above the spike. See if we can take it back down here. This structure right here, boom. This was some nice rejection. So wow, that would be nice. I would love to see that. All right, so let me see. This would be our sell zone. Sell zone. I do like this. We can wait on this. This would be a nice play, I believe. That would be nice. We can get that going. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, no. I do like that though. But we have to be patient in this game. This is definitely a game of patience. And you don't just get that. That's something you learn and earn. Right? Where's my that would be nice. Post in the chat. All right, so that's EN, EA. Let's go back to our big boy time frame. I like to start off with the monthly, right? See what we can see. So we do have a zone up here marked up, right? Let's see. Weekly. We are getting some respect off this weekly. Okay, this makes sense. This is a weekly order block. We have an alert here. It's a weekly order block that is bouncing off of, right? MACD is showing this oversold. All right, we'll put on one of these EMA. Okay, we would love to see price get up under that EMA if we could. But we do have another zone up top, up top. All right, so in my opinion, I do want to see this continue to fall. Let's see how the daily close. Okay, all right, cool. That's our alert right there. All right, so we have a daily alert here. And potentially get this bad boy to just continue to fall. Price comes up there. I do like it though. It's a nice setup. At least first TP will be down here. Back to this structure. So now that'll be our first target. So price does come up here and activate it. Wow, that's 200 pip play, 300 pips. Like we need that. We need all that. All right. So that's a nice play right there. This might just be the play of the week, EA. Keep an eye on EA. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. EA, EA, EA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I think I'm liking it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me send it to the chat. Now, if this does break, same thing, family. I need you to understand. It's the same thing, family. Like, if this thing breaks, price comes up and breaks our structure. We are waiting on a retest for the continuation for the buy. All right. I want y'all to understand that once it breaks our zones, that is a break. We are not looking to trade that anymore. So once it breaks out of our gray box, if it closes above our daily and our weekly zones, we are looking for the opposite. Do not stay so committed to where you are trading out the zone, right? We are trading in the zone, all right? Let me send this to the chat. All right, so that's EA, GA. We still waiting on this play off the weekly. We have a zone up there that we are waiting on patiently. And we're going to continue to wait on that. Yeah, we got alert set right here at our blue line. This is our zone. We're going to take it back down to this structure here because it never really retests this nice structure here. All right. So it broke here. This is our sell zone. This gray box is our sell zone. That's what we're going to wait on. And this is the weekly time frame. So it may not happen this week, but we're going to be patient enough and wait on our play. That's what we have to do, family. All right. You have to be patient in this game. Patience is key. Trust me, that's not something you learn. That's something you earn. You can't learn patience. You have to earn it by just being in this market. You do not learn it. Trust me. All right, GN is playing out nicely in our zone. This is the weekly time frame. This was actually a play. This was actually another play we called out last week to watch, one of the plays for the week. All right, we do got a nice pullback on this monthly, as you can see. We got 1, 2, 3 touches in this zone. Now, this monthly, we want to see how this closes, right? Because we would love to see price come back down to this gray box here, or even this white line, okay? All right, because price has basically been bullish all year, right? Since January, it's just been a bull run. So if you caught this at the beginning of the year, you literally are winning so many games. 2,500, 2,000 plus pips just off of that long. You put $1 on that, the top of the year, you'll be up 2x right now. It's a beautiful situation. And these are the plays we're looking to catch. So hopefully we can catch it back down, catch a few hundred pips, and go about our business, right? That would be nice. That would be nice. All right, so let's see if we got any confirmations on a smaller time frame as far as any bearish confirmations. All right, we're looking for engulfing candles, overbought for the RSI to be, over a certain zone. But I do want to see this at least drop back down to this gray zone right here. Okay, we do have a daily order block. It bounced off that and it dropped. So I would just say we need to find us an entry, right? If we can find us an entry for the sale, we can definitely make a play. One of these two zones would be nice, right? One of those two zones would be nice if we could. That's a big stop, but it's a nice play, right? I would love to see this would be one stop loss right there, and this would be another stop loss right there above this previous high and above this previous high. So this will be entry 1, this will be entry 2, right? And this will be a stop loss for entry 1 because we make sure we risk reward, and then we'll get back in and risk this, right? So D Sharp going up. Shout out to D Sharp, man. Oh, yeah, he getting this promotion on. So yeah, let's get back into it. Second entry, first entry. Right. And this would be our first stop. Right. So that would be a stop. This would be like hope this is making sense. So this will be our first entry. That's our first stop. Second entry is our second stop. All right. Risk to reward is very important. We do not want to overdo it. Right. We can always get back in the market. All right. That's not something you learn, that's something you earn. Trust me. And same thing applies. Right. So if price breaks these zones, it breaks our box. We got to wait for this box to break. This is our box. This is our zone. So if price breaks our zone, then we got to respect what price does. We got to respect the market. But this is a nice play. I would love to see this play out. This is GN. Excuse me. This is played out nicely, CAD. Want to see it come back up here. Touch this zone. See, we got our alert set. That's our next another entry for the continuation, right? You know what I mean? So something like that. But TP1 already got hit. We may get a continuation and come hit TP2. That's what we want to see. We want to see it continue to go. Last week we sold this off nicely. So this is just a 4 hour. This is where we found our entries. The big time frame is where we get our confirmations. All right. This is a weekly order block. It respected for 2 weeks here and sold down beautifully. Came back, hit that order block, sold down. Right. It bought back up, came back, hit this again. Right. And continue to the downside. So the monthly, we want to see it continue to pull back. Right. So all right. So we're looking for sales on GCAD. So continue to the downside. So we're looking for that confirmation off this 4 hour so we can continue to ride that down. So be on the lookout for that. And gold, I haven't looked at gold. Really not really paying attention to gold this week, but it is respecting our zones. I'm not gonna get into it, but that's something we can dive into later. But as of right now, that's pretty much all we got. I'm looking for a breakout on XRP. I would love to see a breakout, a bullish breakout on XRP. Definitely waiting on that. I do like this weekly. I do like this zone off this weekly zone. I would love to see price get bullish, take it back up top. That's something I'm looking for as well. But like I said, family, if you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube page or the Instagram, do so now. All right. Hit the like, subscribe button so you can lock in and make sure you lock in with the best broker in the game, Sway Markets, family. All right, family, you guys have a great week. I'll see you later on this week for the recap. Let's get it.